that you know that you have inside you, that you know that you feel for the people that are closest to you, that love always wins, no matter what, even when they're gone.
When it comes to celebrities who aren't afraid to push boundaries, Valerie Bertinelli quietly stunned audiences in ways few anticipated. How did a familiar television star transition into a role that left viewers utterly breathless? Sometimes, stars' most revealing moments come without warning, challenging expectations and sparking intense reactions. Prepare for a fascinating look at Valerie's daring choices that prompted gasps and shifted public perception forever. The unexpected bold move, Valerie Bertinelli's decision to reveal a new side of herself, caught many off guard, marking a striking departure from the roles that defined her early career. Known primarily for her approachable girl-next-door charm on shows like One Day at a Time, she suddenly embraced a far more daring public persona. The moment didn't come from nowhere but was instead a carefully chosen step that pushed boundaries and invited a fresh kind of attention. What made it truly shocking was how effortlessly she seemed to command the room, leaving little to the imagination and challenging what fans thought they knew about her. This boldness did not arise from an urge to shock for its own sake, but rather felt like a declaration of personal freedom. Valerie's unveiling was both an artistic statement and a reveal of deep personal confidence, signaling that she was no longer confined by past expectations. Whether appearing in photos, magazine spreads, or candid moments captured on film, she carried an aura that was impossible to ignore. Reactions ranged from admiration to stunned silence, showing just how effectively she had disrupted the usual narrative. What made the moment even more memorable was the contrast it created with Valerie's previous image. The wholesome sitcom star had grown into a woman unafraid to express her sensuality openly, breaking the mold of classic television innocence. It was as if she had lifted a curtain to show a more complex, layered version of herself, one that embraced vulnerability and strength at the same time. This choice set a new standard for her public identity and invited audiences to view her through a markedly different lens. However, this transformation was not just about visual impact. The way Valerie carried herself communicated a wider message about self-acceptance and empowerment. She demonstrated that aging and fame need not strip away boldness or charisma, but could instead enhance it when approached with authenticity. This nuanced timing played a significant role in making the moment resonate, as it aligned with evolving cultural conversations around body positivity and ownership. Despite the clear shift, Valerie managed to maintain her natural warmth and relatability, which kept her audience engaged rather than alienated. Her smile, laughter, and candidness remained intact, reminding viewers that she was still the same person but more fully herself. This blend of familiarity and surprise deepened the impact of her bold move. It wasn't about becoming someone new, but about revealing layers that had long been hidden or subdued. Behind the scenes, there was a careful balance between risk and control. Valerie understood the power of this moment and curated her image accordingly, showing daring without crossing into sensationalism. This awareness elevated the reveal beyond mere exhibition into something meaningful and memorable. It was a declaration that she was in charge of her narrative, ready to craft her legacy on her own terms. Critics and fans alike noticed that this moment wasn't just a fleeting stunt but a calculated pivot in the way Valerie chose to represent herself. It invited deeper conversations about the roles women play in entertainment and how those roles evolve over time. What made the bold move extraordinary was its ability to challenge stereotypes while offering an inspiring example of reinvention. In the end, this unexpected shift became one of Valerie's defining moments, a turning point that altered how she was perceived and invited new opportunities. The boldness displayed was not accidental but an intentional embrace of change, opening doors to a refreshed career path. As viewers took in this new side of her, it became clear that Valerie Bertinelli had stepped into a space reserved for reinvention and fearlessness. This daring act would prove pivotal as it laid the groundwork for future revelations, encouraging both fans and critics to reconsider the full depth of Valerie's identity and career. Valerie's career evolution. Valerie Bertinelli's journey in the entertainment industry began early, establishing her in the hearts of television audiences with roles that emphasized her approachable and wholesome charm. In the 1970s and 1980s, she became a household name largely through the hit sitcom One Day at a Time, where she portrayed Barbara Cooper with warmth and authenticity. This role made her a symbol of family-friendly entertainment and endeared her to multiple generations. However, her evolving career would soon reflect more complex dimensions beyond this initial image. Throughout the 1990s and early 2000s, Valerie diversified her work, moving into sitcoms like Sydney and Café Américain, which allowed her to explore different characters and genres. While none matched the impact of her earlier successes, these roles showed her willingness to take on new challenges. This gradual broadening of her portfolio hinted at an actress searching not just for continuity but for growth and change. The subtle experimentation set the stage for her eventual transformation. Her personal life also influenced her professional path. Valerie faced public difficulties when her 2 marriages to Eddie Van Halen and actor Tom Vitale ended, which caused her to undergo personal development. Her work was shaped by her experiences with vulnerability and resilience, which created her special way to connect with others. Her public image became more relatable when she discussed her personal challenges in interviews, which contrasted with her earlier polished public image. Her hosting and lifestyle television work, including the cooking show Valerie's Home Cooking, served as important turning points for her career. Through her performance here, she displayed an authentic personality that combined her fame with her normal human qualities. The combination of her celebrity status with her authentic nature created a strong connection with the audience while developing new aspects of her public persona. The project demonstrated her ability to transform her identity while maintaining essential aspects of herself. Valerie's developing self-assurance enabled her to pursue more experimental artistic endeavors. The public began to accept her as a different person when her fans became acquainted with her complete character through both fictional and actual life performances. Her career developed gradually over time, which created pathways for her upcoming major changes, but the changes appeared as natural development instead of unexpected transitions. Valerie developed an exceptional understanding of entertainment industry changes because her career lasted several decades. She observed how older actresses faced career obstacles, which led her to take charge of her public image. She decided to showcase more transparent and genuine aspects of herself because she discovered valuable information about herself at this particular moment in her career.